Hmm, hmm, hmm. You should put your shades on because we're going live. I gotta say, I'm behind the screen, obviously, right here. Right? Three, two, and one. All right, folks. Good evening. Welcome to the live Super Qualifier 3 live draw. I'm going to turn off the other. Oh my God. No, what is happening? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Great. Three. Yikes. That was tough scenes. And as I was stating, welcome to the Super Qualifier 3 live draw. Today's game brought to you by Green Open T-shirts. Not planned, surprisingly. No, just happens. It's top of the drawer. We have 22 teams for Sunday. This is Bob. I'm Food. Very excited. We're playing at a new facility, Brentwood State Park. Check your captain's chat for the address shortly after this live draw. And Rob, you were there on Wednesday with me lining the fields despite our punctuality.
Sure.
Your thoughts on the location?
Good spot, fine spot, open spot, similar to E in all facets.
Yeah, I would say so. Conditions, grass quality, maybe a little better. Just as hard to get the stakes out of the ground on Sunday. It's gonna be a
Don't
disaster.
get people too excited.
Yeah.
And again, field crew help. Not helping by making those statements.
Well, getting into the ground is not too
For
bad.
a
It's getting
guy
out of the
who
ground.
won't be there to
Yeah,
assist,
that's right.
it's
That's right. A
graduation
rare
season.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Rare opportunity where I'm
It's
not
tough scene.
doing
I have a
something.
graduation party. Actually, Joey's niece.
Go.
I can't do that.
Well, why?
Gotta
Field
field crew.
Well, I've got to go. I have to represent the family.
Sure,
Not many of us around. Someone's got to go.
Yeah, sure.
But with that being said, yes, any field crew would be appreciated. After 5 o'clock on Saturday, Brentwood State Park, contact Bob or Adele if interested.
Sure.
11 fields. Back to week one in terms of 22 teams. We've been pretty consistent in this 20 to 22, 2014 range for like the last eight events.
Teams in and out that are there, teams that don't show up ever that might show up another event. Of course, it'll be like we play at a different field again.
Right. I feel that we can only fit 5 fields. We have 35 teams.
Yeah, but yeah,
teams that want to show up but don't want to show up but don't play,
maybe
don't qualify.
Qualified and
but don't pay.
And just guys need to grow up. They need to get it together. And they need to coordinate more often like this. Proper uniform, the usual.
They just got to communicate. Like, communication is so important in today's society. And you would think with the technology we have, where communicating is actually easier to do, it's actually gotten harder.
I don't want to go down a slippery slope here because I can see where this is going. A little bit of boomer talk. You really can understand the younger generation and why they just can't communicate.
Ticking and talking.
My guess is their word I can't say, but I know that you know what I want to say, and they're that, and they can't get out of their own way. And there's actually too many ways to communicate in which they use none of them.
Right.
Because that's the easiest option is to ignore.
Well, that's my favorite excuse. Is well, I didn't see that you said that. I said, well, which one of the 5 different ways that I sent you the message did you not get it? Did you not see the group me? Did you not see the text? Did you not see the Instagram? Did you not see I'm just. Like, do we go back to carrier pigeons and ravens? Should I just send ravens out?
I wouldn't send ravens.
I shouldn't send ravens?
No.
Why not?
Send out proper for.
Not for this weather?
No.
Well, I don't know. I just don't know what else to do with these people. And you know what? Maybe we should just go back to having, an 18 tournament. Because that's
the league is
a lot easier.
The league is basically done. 22 teams, league is done. So let's get to it because everyone we could talk shit as we pull up the 22 teams.
Extra week and spend some time.
Which has become a fan favorite. I mean, I think the coordination will actually go over well.
Yeah, I think so. I wanted to wear sunglasses too, but I was told not to. But this does look kind of weird, so I'm going to take them back off. All right, folks. So 6 pools, 4 pools of 4, 2 pools of 3, crossover action.
Sure.
Excellent. Here we go. Let's make sure we're spinning. This is gonna be the first team that we have some bad things. I bet you it's gonna be a team of nice guys. Oh, and it's gonna be my team.
Wow.
Let's talk about Falcon and his rigged golf pool. I'm so sick and tired of it.
Wow.
Sick and tired of
It's
it.
rigged was.
Well, I just feel like, I pick some good golfers each week, and then, you're not allowed to reuse guys, but somehow all guys make the cut every week. It
sounds like a bunch of guys are better at the pool than you are.
How about that, Jim?
And
I mean, probably.
so we're yet to pull a team of nice guys.
Yeah, well, Joe Skolko's nice, and so is Cuse. Here's some nice guys. Not Earl.
False.
No, not yet.
No.
Definitely bad guys.
That's very
bad
one
guys.
in particular, named John, is probably the worst.
Jonathan
guy
Wiffleball.
Right now. We won't disclose his badness, but he's just awful.
He was trying to play on 2 different teams this weekend.
Well, that was what I wasn't going to disclose.
Well, I think it needs to be disclosed. What else are we here for? Like you said,
disclose.
He didn't sign
a
non-disclosure.
Got a little juicier here, where we're talking about. Well, where's the enemy? Where's
C4? Dumpies.
Wow.
These are nice guys.
Wow, first team at least in the youth, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, roll call.
Yeah, I guess.
The Dumpies looking to make noise. They won't. Well, they will, because they got Hot Pete. So
it is hot.
He is hot, and Matt Schmidt is very loud. So there's that.
He's a Buffalo.
Yeah, but I'll shut him down.
Wow. Well, here's a team that if you're facing them game 1, you might as well just start warming up now, because they have overtaken. Come.
That's a great
lick 'em. All right, the Chummies. I'm unsure what their roster is going to be this week. A lot of fluctuation. Guys with kids, guys unavailable, international field trips.
Ooh.
No one's doing that.
They're not going to show up, are they?
No, they paid. Well, here's the new thing. When you pay, I don't care if you don't show up at this point. Yes, it screws other teams, but the teams that I don't know, I'll be there, then they don't be there. This team usually does pay. Bumpy's on time. Bumpy's
a class act.
He's an adult.
I was actually watching an old Palisades game the other day. Of course, it was myself, but it came up in my memories or whatever, and I watched the old live stream, and Bumpy was commentating with I don't know who it was at the time, but great commentary, great banter.
Here we go. Back to the good teams. LI Bandits. They'll be playing in the golf outing on August 7th. Will you? Registration still open. Please.
Sure.
Registration still open till at least July 1st, but then probably not after that, because that's the deadline, July 1st. So
we gotta hurry up. So
if you're not in yet, get involved. Pool number 1, team number 2. Who's it gonna be?
I don't know.
Maybe this team also playing in the golf outing. It's not, but maybe he's into golf. Dan Hughes. War Pigs. War Pigs becoming seasoned veterans here. Yeah. Showing up, playing in many events. Perhaps the Suffolk County location benefiting them, wanting to be there. Saying.
You know who doesn't want us there? That guy who gave us.
No, he was very upset. But we'll stop talking about that in case he's actually watching. Which would be funny. He was very upset that we were early. But, listen, learn. Got to communicate with some people. Wiffleball City, yeah.
See that? They didn't play these two, right?
No, they did, but you wouldn't know that because they were done early.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
Pool 3 team number 2, Whiff City also claiming to be in for the golf outing. Yet to see any registration.
Typical.
That's what everyone do. A lot of talk.
Not gonna make another off-color.
Oh God! Well, it's so funny. A new team that was gonna play this week. They filled out the form and they filled out the team as the Screwballs. It said, hi.
Not
unavailable.
Unavailable name. So don't let that be confused if you're that team.
Correct. Well, they did change their team name to, we'll see it in a minute. And when it comes up, Xmas in July, there it is. Pretty creative team name.
Yeah.
Love that.
I mean, it's not July, but it's fun.
And
it's not their team name.
Well, I don't know what their team name is. I had them as Bad Lemonade before, and I
like that.
At least it's unsweetened lemonade.
Well, speaking of lemonade, I got a call from Mark Taylor today.
Yes, I told him to call you.
Oh.
Because he called me looking for the size of the bike tires that go on the bats. I said, it's funny, you're the second person to ask me that in the last week, and I actually have no idea. Because every time I've gone to get them, I just bring a tire trip and say, can I have this size? And I don't actually know what size it is. Do you know what size it is?
No, I just
Excellent.
I just told to buy like the standard one, and like I've seen like two different types. One that's like really really tight on the back, you gotta like get some dish soap, and one that kind of slides on a little easier, and sometimes is even too loose. So I was like, just or you go to the bike store and ask them for the shit they have in the garbage. That's
That works too.
Aflac fun fact for you, generic poor whiffers out there.
There we
We
go.
just overlooked the gabagool.
Whoa, Gabagoles.
And the number one pick in the Nassau League.
How do we know he's even going to be there?
We don't.
You know, he's got a sub what
He might have-
five
he might
sub
have golf
0.5
league.
ERA, but then in our league he's definitely got a above 5 ERA.
Well, I mean, it's Cavs.
It's tough scene. Guys selling houses, not improving
Aiden's
his
the best player
game.
in that league. They're probably not watching, but Aiden's the best player in
Well,
that league.
that's because it's on YouTube. So here's pool number 6, the team number 2. It's the Wahoos. They did not play week 2. They're back.
Check.
The old Gabagoolchi.
Gabagool.
Chief Wahoos. Okay, so I changed it to lemon kemenane. Is that better for now? That better? Is that stupid? So how many we got left? We've got 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. We should have 10 teams left, correct? Let's confirm that that is indeed the case. We've got 10 teams left. Hey, we've been on a roll here.
Okay. It's 3-3 so far this year.
Here we go. Pool number 1, team number 3. Not 1, not 2, not it's Tree.
It's the good fellas.
It's the Goodfellas. I haven't played them all year. That's nice.
Yeah.
So for all you guys complaining about not playing the same teams or complaining about playing the same teams, these are 3 teams that have not faced each other this year.
There you go.
Actually, I can't speak for the War Pigs and Goodfellas, but I know that we have. I have not played these 2 teams. I don't think they have either because the War Pigs didn't play last week. Removed. All right, pool number 2. Let's see who's going to be joining Earl and Wiffle Ball.
The Earl with City game, that actually might make Connor come because he loves playing with
And you may also enjoy playing Xmas in July. Fun fact, their 3rd sub filler in guy, because they're new guys, it's going to be Doug Baker.
Sick.
So, decent
Who
team now.
is also volunteered for field crew tomorrow.
Excellent, because he's going to be in the area for playing with the Nassau County kids.
Correct.
Love it. Dougie Baker improving as an adult, maturing.
He's still a G.
Yeah, he's looking for a place to crash.
Oh, no.
Might be a
He's
G's.
staying here.
Oh boy, G. I guess G not in this week.
Wow.
Wow, this is turning into a nice group of Suffolk County wiffle ball players. Wiffle Ball Inc.
I would imagine they play each other often.
Yes.
Just starting right now at Coops.
Yes, they could
play
get
tomorrow.
They could get their pool over with.
If you add
Right
like
now.
DK or Throwbacks or Liberty or no Dark Knights.
Dark Knights.
Dark Knights, they can get this over on
Yeah,
Saturday.
and then they don't even show up on Sunday. Actually, I would approve that. Would you approve that?
Absolutely.
I would approve that. Great. Well, we
And
can
we'll
break,
just say top 2 advances,
down
and we
field.
can go home.
Liberty Boys, not communist. Liberty Boys. Oop. What about Dylan Zenner on this team? We need more Dylan Zenner.
Dylan's sick. He's the glue. Although he didn't show up week 2 and they played very well. So he had that sleep apnea.
Ah, tough scene.
I mean,
We go.
You gotta show up,
5. Sorry.
oh,
Yes,
well,
it'll be
it's
the
all right.
Dark Knights. Well, I guess we could throw the Bombskis in there too. Maybe they'll get
Yeah.
in there. Dark Knights. You know, I've been seeing some cop cars hanging around by my house, and yet I don't think it's Tyler Can. And someone did leave me a note on my door a couple weeks ago that says, "Have a great day, food man."
Wow.
And I'm assuming it was Tyler. Do your job.
Creepy.
But thank you. Yeah, it's definitely a little odd. All right. Pool number 6. This is going to be the last team to fill out our crossover pool here. Who's going to be joining the Bandits and the Wahoos? It's
Pool
going to
6,
be
it's DiNardo.
Trubix. It's a nice 3-team pool here.
I agree.
In fact, I would argue that the 6 teams in these 2 crossover pools very good. Real quick, crossover games: Flush Bandits, Gabagools, Wahoos, Throwbacks, Dark Knights. Pretty
I like
good. Pretty
All
good.
right, so what do we got? 4 more teams?
We have 4 wiffle ball teams remaining.
4 slots
We'll
remaining.
be joining Game Change, War Pig, and Goodfellas, and it's going to be the Bombskeech. I've not played them yet either. I've not played them yet either.
Yeah.
Huh. 3
Yeah,
new
cool.
teams for me this week. Bomb.
I like that pool.
It's a nice pool. It's a cute pool. It's a good pool. We'll talk briefly after the draw who we think might win these pools, because our opinions really don't matter.
Yeah.
Who's going to be joining pool number 2? Deck.
Wow, we haven't had deck in a while.
Very nice.
I hear they're playing as a 3.
DK.
Or was that last week they played as a 3?
I'm not sure. All I know is that while we've been sitting here, Sean texted me, you, and Frank about golf again, because I guess, someone doesn't work.
Yeah, let's golf when it's 90 degrees, Sean. I mean, like, enough.
I mean, I golfed yesterday afternoon up in box.
Sounds terrible.
It was pretty good effort, but it was a good time. NRG making their return. Colin Kayvon Ganon. And finally,
That's
the
a really good pool.
OG Goon Squad.
Sick that they're coming back.
They
What,
are.
Ethan's playing?
I'm not sure. I have to double check their.
I would imagine Ethan is there, but
But
if not, I mean that's even more sick.
That's nice. Some nice pools this week. Oh, Tyler Can. That must have been him. He just let's see. The disrespect for not writing you a parking ticket is crazy. Oh, that's fair because my registration is expired.
You're a scumbag.
It's not expired. I have the new one. I just have not put it on my car yet. Wow. You know what, Tyler? Thank you. Thank you very much. I will do that tonight. Because now he's going to give me a ticket tonight. And I would not pay
Definitely
it.
by Sunday.
And I wouldn't pay because I would report him.
Wow.
All right. Here we go.
I want to see the body cam
take
footage.
a
Note of
Yeah.
my home.
Here we go. All right, folks. Pool number 1, Game Changers, War Pigs, Goodfellas, Bombskis. Wait a minute now. Actually, that can't be true because he wrote me that thing. My registration expired in May. I think he wrote it to me in May. I have to double check that now. That was cheap, though.
It'd be even better. No, you were parked in front of a fire hydrant.
No, I'm parked on the street where I'm at because there's no driveway availability. So, and my registration did expire May 24th of this year. But I have renewed it because I love giving New York State money. So that's
Maybe that was the second go around.
It's possible. You should have put it on the registration. Oh, he put it because I don't know.
Oh, the note was on your car.
I don't know if it was a I don't remember if it was a post-it or if he stuck it in the window little rubber thing.
Nice memory.
I don't recall. It was early. I was on my way to work. Sorry, Tyler, but thank you. Anyway, War Pigs, Game Changers, Goodfellas, Bombskis. Bombskis probably the favorite to win this pool, but the other 3 teams, anybody's game. War Pigs have shown they can play with the guys in this league. We as a team need to do better than we did last week. We were a pitiful 0-4 last week.
Ooh.
So only can get better, and hopefully we'll.
Goodfellas, same deal. They gotta, Hot Joe has made some good strides. He's got to lead that team and pick off a couple guys and move on. And then they got to win a playoff game too. They gotta, we got to see them advance.
Yeah. Well, that's the key, really. If you're going 1-2, there's a good chance you're making the playoffs, and really to really move up in the standings, you've got to win a playoff game
for sure.
All right, moving on. Pool number 2, arguably the best pool, maybe looks-wise. Nah, definitely not. Earl, Whiff City, Xmas in July. Our friend Jeff Draper making his second appearance. Appreciate him. And DEK, the Kids of the Dead End. The really question is which Whiff City and which Earl are going to show up this week? Because both teams could go 3-0. Both teams could go 0-3 very easily.
I don't know who's showing up. In reality, like who's actually showing up, no idea. How are we gonna play? Also, no idea.
Yeah. Is Connor gonna show up and complain about his dislocated body? Likely. Unlikely.
Well, likely if he shows up.
It depends. Is Winnie driving? Is he driving to Winnie's and Winnie is driving? Why do I know more about your team situation? This is unacceptable.
This is the issue.
This is unacceptable.
It's not on me.
Low IQ players.
So I give the edge to DK or Whiff City in this pool right now.
I give the edge to DK due to competence at this point. But Whiff City's competent. Sholkoff has got his team ready to rock. No offense, Sammy and Mike, but Sholkoff is I think the adult.
Oh, he's the what is he now? The
motivator. Isn't he a life coach? I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
like, he did
like
do
the
that.
athletic life coach stuff.
Yes,
Like
yes.
there's a few, maybe get Geoff on your fucking payroll, not to pay him, but him pay you.
Clients
If
insurance.
he could use a little assistance.
All right, moving on to pool number 3 here. Probably the group of death, if you will. Dump, Screwballs, Whiffink, and NRG. Very good pool. Very good football teams.
This is what Whiffing needs. They need some tests early in the day, and they need teams that are gunning for them. And these 3 teams will definitely play that way, no matter if it's a pool play game or the Final Four. So
yeah, and Kenny's been really I don't know what the word I'm trying to look for is. I want to say hurt. He's been really like bothered by his round of 8 loss last event. It's been showing on and off the field. So perhaps there'll be a motivated Kenny Jr. We think shout out to Ben Stant. Our condolences for the passing of your father recently. Be great to see you, but we'd understand if you're not there. But would be great to see you. We'd give you a shout out.
We love Ben.
Maybe Chris Arnold Sr. will show up and apologize for yelling at him 10 years ago.
Enough's enough.
Probably not. But this is a good pool. Energy making a return. Kayvon, Gannon, and Colin is a very good team. And the Screwballs are going to screw, and the Dumps are going to dump. So
yeah,
not. This could be one of those where everybody's like 1 and 2 or 2 and 1.
Yeah, I mean, if someone knocks off Whiffink, that's going to open up that pool to be anyone's game.
All right, moving on to pool number 4. We've got the Chum, Lemon, Ice Tea, Kemonade, Liberty Boys, OG Goon Squad.
Another nice pool.
Pretty nice pool. Good parity here.
Good parity. Good. I don't know. A really good mix. You have some young guys. You have some out of the scene guys. OG Goon Squad just kind of getting their feet wet into yard.
I see a problem.
What do you say?
Because I'm seeing that the Chum and the Lemons play game 1. And I know that Phil and Peter are not going to be on time, which means that the Chum will be warming up for a very long time. And you guys are going to have to start this game by 9 o'clock.
No. This game's got to start at 8:30.
Yeah.
At 8.
But that's my concern.
Well,
ballot.
Then they can both get a 4-0 loss as a forfeit. They're not there.
Well, they better be there. So, the Chum will be there on time, but we know Phil and Peter won't. So it's like closer to Peter's house, so he really won't be there.
Right.
Liberty Boys, Goon Squad. I actually don't know much about the other guys on the Goon Squad besides Ethan, but I know they had a good run the first week when they were there. They won a couple of games. And Liberty Boys are, young and up and coming and energized, and they've got Jake Lurie now as a veteran basically on his team, and this is another nice pool.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be afraid of lemon Kemonade early in the day, but if they're playing as a 2 and their special guest doesn't show up, they're gonna be shot.
Yeah. It's too hot.
We're not playing.
I'm not playing it.
I'm losing on purpose.
We
took our points. But we're not a league team. Like everyone sucks. Like
just preseason football to watch, and OTAs to report, voluntary walkthroughs. All right, pool number 5. Royal Flush, Gabagools, Dark Knights. Gabagools, this will be week 2 with Gino Joseph. And Joey Cav should be there this week with the Valente and the Cortuccio.
A full squad would be nice for them. They got kind of a tough draw here, though.
Yeah, Flush and Dark Knights are 2 tough teams.
What's their other game?
Their crossover game is going to be the Wahoos.
Okay, so the game they could win there, or at least a competitive game there. Well, I mean, they can pick off one of the 2 of these teams in the right. I mean, Gino's great. Joey Cav's very good, but they haven't put it together as a team for a couple of years.
Yeah, we also don't know who's coming for the Flush. Yeah. Like they could easily just be Bumpy, Jake, and Geoff, and then really like anybody's game at that point.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Geoff's on the field, you have a chance to win. So
definitely have a chance
if you're the opponent. Very good player. I mean, he's a helpful player for the Royal Flush, but he's going to lose you some games. His WAR is really, it's not where it needs to be. He's got to improve that.
And we'll round out our pools here. Pool number 6, Bandits, Wahoo, throwback. Pretty even. Throwback's probably the favorite of this pool. I guess, probably. They are the favorite in this pool. Wahoos didn't play week 2. Maybe they'll be a little rusty. And the Bandits, you never know what you get with the Bandits. They could be all over you on offense, or they could just be like 8 beers deep already and just having a good time.
Well,
Just
that'll happen. I
both,
think,
both,
you know,
both are great.
a pool like this was probably going to come down to your crossover game, and at least not let if you do have one of the tougher opponents, not letting the game get away from you. So if you're the Bandits and you're playing Royal Flush and you go down early, like you don't want to lose big because that could actually hurt you. 'Cause 1 and 2 will make it a lot of times.
Right, run diff is huge. Like 1 and 2, and then you're in the positives, or even like a -1 is like really good. So you really want to avoid those 7, 8, 9, run losses, and that's really what's going to separate.
I did hear that it's supposed to be pretty breezy on Sunday.
Well, we don't really know.
He opted not to report on that because he's fake.
He's not available.
Right.
Or reliable. I don't know what the word I was looking for there. Untrustworthy source. But hey, we never played that before, right? So I guess we will learn in the morning which way the wind is blowing, per se.
I think it's going to play like E. I think there's going to be a blowing outside and a blowing inside.
And it'll probably shift.
I mean, kind of the way the field is situated, though, it would, if it was like a regular southwest wind, it would be kind of like a crosswind. But you're still going to get like one side kind of being out, one side being in.
Inevitably, with that always.
But the crosswind makes it a little more playable sometimes. It makes it really tough to pitch, though.
Yeah. Well, listen. Speaking of fields will be numbered and assigned, and playoff fields will be numbered and assigned. So there'll be no choosing of fields this week. Keeping it nice and simple. These are the fields that the playoff games will be on, and you'll go there. It'll be that bad. That's that. Well, we'll decide that when we're there in terms of which fields will be the playoff fields based on the weather and the wind, and want to keep everyone on the same side. So
yeah,
we'll figure it out. And there's one area that should have nice shade, that corner area. So that could be a good spot for the playoffs / championship games in that shade around 4:00. Listen, guys, 2 weeks, 2 events in a row. We've moved very swimmingly with our event.
Yes.
Games, the guys are moving. We're playing. Maybe we've been lucky with not that many extra inning games and shootouts, but whatever. We've been getting our finals basically before 4:00, done before 5. Like that's all we can ask for as administrators. So we appreciate that. But as always, any bodies around for Field Crew Saturday are great. Sunday as well. Appreciate it in the morning or at night for breakdown. Yes.
Yeah. Bring tents. It's going to be hot.
And we'll send
all your amenities. I believe there are bathrooms there.
There are bathrooms. There will be other things going on as well. So we have to remind certain people of their certain activities that you should probably be cognizant of that while operating perhaps vehicles or other places you should be doing those things in, because it is a public park. And
bro, it's a state park.
Bro, it's 100th anniversary of the New York State Parks. Apparently, I saw that Heckscher Park is doing some kind of event.
Robert Moses.
Yes, LFG RM. And overpasses that are under height, if you catch my drift. Anyway, we're going to send out the specific location for you to where to park on Sunday. It's off Crooked Hill Road is the entrance, because I do think there is another entrance on whatever that other road is. But the GPS does say, if you just search it in, it does come up where we are playing. But for those of you who can't operate with the GPS, and we'll text me and Rob 15 times between now and Sunday about where are we playing. I thought we were playing at E. Wait, we're not in Holtzville. No,
I don't understand.
We're at Brentwood State Park, because that's what we've announced many times since we made that announcement.
Probably like once.
A few weeks ago. Well, when you do it once or 20 times, they still don't listen, so it really doesn't matter. That's why I save my breath.
Yeah, sure.
So with that being said, you know what? I never shared my screen.
You're really just one of the worst.
I never shared my screen. How about that? The whole time I didn't share my screen.
So they just.
So they looked at us.
Watch us looking.
All right. Hey, there we go. Okay. I should have known there was no green line around it. We just were so excited to do the draw this week.
Couldn't text you that.
I know.
He's
that.
watching
well,
the
maybe
video.
He just responded. I'm well aware. Oh, thanks. Well, registration guy all of a sudden. Got to make my quota. I think he didn't see me double parked on Broward today for the graduation. Otherwise, he would have been. Anyway, all right. Last time, Pool 1, Game Changers, War Pigs, Goodfellas, Bobskis. That's kind of bad. But it's okay. We're right here. We're still live.
We're here. This is why people watch.
Pool 2, Earl with City, Xmas in July, and DK. Well, no one's going to realize that we're on YouTube. So anyway, Pool 3, Dumb, Screwballs, Riffing, NRG. Pool 4, Chum, Lemon, Kemenade, Liberty Boys, Goon Squad. Pool 5, Flush, Ghouls, Knights. Pool 6, Bandits, Wahoos, Backs. All right. Don't say we didn't share the screen because we did, albeit pretty late into the show. And again, most people don't watch anyway. Pretty entertaining stuff. Long Island,
Not
New
one
York.
text about it, so
Yep,
I don't
yep,
know.
yep,
Just
yep,
wanted to
yep,
listen to it
yep,
speak,
yep,
or
yep,
it's
yep,
probably not
yep,
even posted
Yep,
anywhere.
yep. No, it's on YouTube live, definitely, but that's okay. So
Are we
enjoy.
done now, I guess we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Alright.
We'll see you on Sunday. 8:30 first pitch. Please be there no
7:30.
later than 7:30, please. No earlier than